So I've captured these incidents over a 6-month span with my Rexing dashcam. So number 1 is near accidents or accidents. So you'd be surprised when you get a dashcam how many of these type of incidents you capture. And lots of times it really does involve people just jumping in front of you or cutting you or just running red lights and things like that. So you could see, for example, for whatever reason, this car just cuts across the other lane. And this is a fairly common incident here. So number 2 is spying on your mechanic. So the mechanic will always leave the keys in the ignition, so you'll always record the duration of when they're working on your car. So you could see how long they've worked on your car, what they worked on, and also sometimes overhear some conversations or some chit chat. So, but it's not necessarily for spying on anyone, but just just keeping track of time and all of that. So number 3 is road rage. So you'll notice this van apparently didn't like this car tailgating him, so he's just going to stop in the middle of the road and give the guy a warning, which is a little bit crazy. It just stops there, and he's going to get out of his car and yell at the person. And then he's actually just going to let him cut in front of him, but still, you'll capture some of these road rage incidents once in a while. Number 4 is just strange stuff. So here I'm just catching some wheelies, random wheelies passing by. Number 5 is police encounters. So sometimes you want to record the conversation you had with the police officer when you are pulled over. So these dash cams do record audio. And other instances where you might have been accused of running a red light or a stop sign when you didn't, and the dash cam is able to be proof that you are innocent. So police officer encounters are pretty important here. Number 6 is stupid incidents. So this car is going to pull up, and in the middle of the water spot is a no turn on red, and this car just turns in front of a cop car. And you could guess what's going to happen. So you could see in the middle of the water spot there it says no turn on red, and he just goes and he turns on red, and the cop car is going to realize it for a second there, and there you go. Number 7 is people running red lights. So it's surprising, after you get a dash cam you'll notice more and more people running red lights, probably because you're recording things and you're a little bit more conscious of what you're recording. And some of these are just downright dangerous. For example, just people crossing crosswalks, and if they were running across the crosswalk, it would be a little bit more dangerous. So for example here. Number 8 is people who don't know how stop signs work, or they just want to skip other people in line. So you'll notice that there's going to be a red van that's just going to try to cross after this car goes in, and it's going to cause an accident here. So number 9 is just dangerous pedestrians. So you'll notice I have the green light here, and this lady is just going to walk straight, and all of a sudden she's going to sort of turn, and it's going to be unexpected. So it's one of those situations where if you cause an accident or if you hit somebody, you'd really like to keep that on video. So number 10 is attractive people. So I really just needed a good round number. So I've recorded here just a random incident where some lady's just getting out of her car, and she was fairly attractive. It's really hard to tell in a distance, but I just captured it on film. And once again, I just needed a sort of round number for number 10. So this is my number 10, and that's really it. And I hope this video helps in you deciding whether you need a dash cam or not. From my personal experience, I really do think a dash cam has been very handy for me the last 10 months, and that's really it. And thank you for watching.
They still got trough urinals there. It's not a stadium, it's Chavez Ravine.